Okay, so here's a very straightforward word problem for you. And look, the triangle's already given. It tells you that you're 30.5 meters away from the tree. You have an inclined height here of 33 degrees. You want to find this guy right here. So let's label our triangle. Of course, there's the hypotenuse, and poor old hypotenuse, we're just not going to use you for a while still. Okay, here's our angle in question. So this works out to be the opposite. So opposite is your unknown side. Here's your adjacent here. Let's go. Tangent of the angle is opposite over adjacent. Don't forget that. And I always write down the formula. That way I'm not second guessing myself as to where the values go. So there's tan. Put down the 33 degrees. Opposite, we don't know. Adjacent works out to be 30.5. Put it over 1. Cross multiply, baby, and you've got it. So here we go. We're going to multiply 30.5 times tan 33, and that's what x is going to equal to. So let's bring up our calculator here. Clear out, and if you notice, every time I do a question, I may have something on my calculator. Always start with a clean calculator. Hit clear. So tan 33, don't forget to put the bracket, times 30.5, and that gives you a value of 19.8. This works out to be 19.8 meters tall, and that's how tall the tree is. A pretty darn tall tree if you ask me. Now, I want to just show you one more thing here, folks, in this podcast. I want to show you why it's important to put this bracket here. It's very, very important because look what happens if I hit tan 33 and then I hit times 30.5 without putting the bracket. Look at what happens to the answer. The answer is negative. What? Okay? The thing is how can you have a tree that is negative 3.3 meters? You can't. That's why it's imperative to remember that you have to have that bracket here before you multiply. Otherwise, this is taking 33 and multiplying it by 30.5 and then taking the tangent of the whole thing, which is completely wrong. Be very, very careful.